Now, when we first started the channel, the first ever 3 videos that we actually posted was DragonBall FighterZ, which is why I have every right to make this video right here. The state of DragonBall FighterZ. Y'all should already see by the beginning clip, there's a lot that we have to talk about. And at the time this video is actually released, and this is a day or two before rollback even comes out, which rollback is coming out, a beta is coming out for a lot of people to play in, but only on PC, only if you have PC in the game. Now, the current state of DragonBall FighterZ is very weird due to the fact that I am a competitor in other games, not DragonBall FighterZ, and I do enjoy watching DragonBall FighterZ, high level DragonBall FighterZ. I have to admit that this game is very in a weird spot. When it comes to the content creation point and having fun point and just wilding out, creating just multiple YouTube videos and all streams, this game is basically perfect when it comes to a casual setting. But when it comes to competing setting, that's where things get a little bit like, you know, Mickey, as they would say, because it's a lot of BS that this game actually have. Even like 30-40 minutes ago, I ran into a Napa player that only have gimmicks. There's other games like Street Fighter 6 to where a lot of people really have gimmicks. For example, I would say Luke have this one gimmick that I actually discussed if you are a Street Fighter player, where he hit you with like a light flash knuckle and then he would go into like a shoulder charge, and the shoulder charge would basically guarantee, like, I bet he can either jump, he can either grab, go for a low, go for a high. You know, it's just a calm gimmick. Meanwhile, I played against this Napa player, and we have situations like this to where even him and Baby Ginyu have it to where they are able to actually control the room or control the stage with something very unnormal. The gimmicks in this game basically allow people at a low level to compete with the high level players, because once they get one hit, if they do get one hit, they could just gimmick you all the way out. And yes, like I said, that is in multiple other fighting games, but I feel like in this game it's the worst because you are able to cover yourself with multiple assists, basically making yourself unseeable to the mix-up. Another thing that I would like to discuss is the anchor thing. Now, anchors have a lot of priority in this game, which is understandable. You know, they have limit breaker, which I think is a plus 10 or 15% buff if I'm not mistaken. They come out with an extra bar. You automatically get a bar when you come out. Yeah, the limit breaker or the level 3 spark is automatically just buffed. But my thing is, now they have a thing to where you're able to go to level 1 into level 3. Now, when it comes to certain characters like Gold Tanks, some characters like Baby, to where they're able to build an enormous amount of meter, a mass majority amount of meter, basically hitting a light combo or any combo or any hit possible. This makes it so bad because if you was to get hit, you're basically losing your character every single time you get hit. It's almost a TOD depending on how much bar the character actually builds. But like I said, I give y'all the example of Gold Tanks and Baby, to where they're able to build like 5 bars a combo, basically going to like level 1 to level 3, you hold like 80%. Now you have to hold the mix up, which possibly is a safe jump, to where if you was to do something unordinary, you would die for it. Like it's so bad, it's so Mickey on how this game really is. And yes, a lot of people did have a problem with the fusions, and yes, I believe that the fusions was a little bit busted in some circumstances, but I'd rather the fusion patch than this patch, and let me explain why. The only thing that this patch basically have is character variety, which yes, that's what we mainly needed inside this game, but I feel like they took it a little bit too far. GT Goku versus Kami in the air, he's able to actually speed past people and is invincible once he actually have the Kami. Cell could go to perfect attack multiple times and it's basically unpunishable. You cannot punish perfect attack, so he basically have an invincible full frame DP to where he's able to actually use and is safe. Base Vegeta have the most broken command grab in the game, basically a full screen armored command grab move, and just nothing you could basically do about it. Android 18, all the Android 18 players is basically able to call whatever call they want to actually call, which makes it actually bad. And the reason why I'm saying it bad, because usually you will be able to actually jump and maneuver around certain calls or certain things that she actually do. Now if somebody was to try to jump a call or something, they get hit, they automatically get jailed, basically. So it's just so weird having this game where it's at. There's a lot more like gimmicks and certain things that shouldn't have been in the game, but here we are. I feel like even though a lot of people was pushing rollback a lot, and we are getting rollback, and I love the fact that we are getting rollback. I like to see high level Dragon Ball. I'm going to be seeing certain tournaments. Shout out to what Daniel do. Even though he's very negative, ball-headed, and pushing 40, he's going to be hosting a all-around international tournament. Legendary Pred is also supposed to be hosting a international tournament. Wanted supposed to be international. A lot of things supposed to be international, and I do like seeing high level Dragon Ball. But when it comes to actually competing, instead of just, you know, just playing, like me playing, like of course I'm gonna get, I don't play the game serious enough to be very mad at the game. I play the game in terms of like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get better, but I'm not gonna put my all into it. Like I give like an hour like every week into the game, and yes, even though I'm getting better, I could be getting way more better if I actually play the game a lot and learn. But my plan is not to do that. But my thing is that when it comes to people that actually do that, when they get inside tournament, they get robbed based over gimmicks and certain things that shouldn't even be in the game. There should be no reason why this 4 framer is in the thing, especially if it's saved. He have a save, Cell have a save DP. Yo, I wish I could find a clip. This man Daniel hit me with a perfect attack, spark perfect attack, and there was nothing I was able to do. There's literally nothing I'm able to do, and there's just so many broken things. Vegeta automatically have a level 1 that could go to a level 3 for no reason. You don't even have to be an anchor. You just have it, literally just to have it, literally just to have it. It's just, there's a lot of things in this game that actually have to get fixed. Hopefully tomorrow, whenever you actually see in this video, the beta test for rollback will be out, and they actually see how like this patch actually fluctuates in the competitive scene. To be fair and honest, they can't even really change the patch right now because it's like 2 months before, like, you know, the LCQ or the World Finals. So there's very difficult things to actually go into that. But other than that, make sure to leave a like, squad, if you're new. Let me know down below how you feel about Dragon Ball Z FighterZ at this current moment. I'll catch you on the next one.